When using the Kodak Zi8, the first thing that you obviously need to do is turn it on. The power button is located on the side of the camera, and once you power it up, you're immediately asked what image quality you would like to shoot in. Here you are given 5 options: 1080p, 720p 60 frames per second, 720p, WVGA, and a little picture of a camera, which allows you to take stills. The WVGA setting is a standard definition setting and should probably be avoided as much as possible. The other 3 settings are all high definition formats. 9 times out of 10, you want to just leave it on the 1080p setting. If you're concerned about running out of space in your memory card, though, you can use the 720p setting to get a little more shooting time. The 720p 60 frames per second setting really shouldn't be used unless you plan on using slow motion footage. If you want to change this setting later, hit the button with the picture of the video camera to bring this menu back up. Once you have your resolution set, you may also want to adjust a few other settings. The menu button, labeled with a picture of a wrench and a gear, allows you to make a few adjustments to make your videos even better. The first option is simply to set the date and time. The next one is for the video format, but you'll just want to leave that set to NTSC. The picture of the sun is the screen brightness setting. It's best to leave the brightness all the way up. However, if you need to, you can turn it down to conserve battery life. The fourth option is playback volume, which you can adjust accordingly. Next is the recording volume, signified by the microphone. This setting allows you to make adjustments if the volume of the subject you are shooting is too high or too low. Pay attention to the audio meter that pops up on the screen while you set it. If it starts going up into the red area, you've got the volume up too high. The EIS option toggles the image stabilization on and off. Checkmark is on and the X is off. The face recognition is the next option, and when turned on, the camera will try to pick out people's faces in the shot and set the focus and exposure for those specific areas. The next option is used for formatting the memory card. This will delete everything on the card, so don't use this unless you're absolutely sure you want to. The last option just gives you system information and probably isn't that important to you. Before you start recording, there's one more thing you'll want to do. Make sure that you have a memory card installed. On the side of the camera is a plastic cover labeled SDHC. Open the cover to reveal the memory card slot. Insert the card, close the cover, and you're ready to go. Before you start shooting, also make sure your focus is not set to macro by sliding the small switch on the top of the camera towards the symbol with the 2 mountains. Once you have everything set up, just hit the bright red record button and film away. To watch what you've recorded, hit the playback button once to see what you just filmed, or hit it a second time to scroll through everything on the memory card. Once you're done shooting, you're ready to transfer your files to the computer. To do that, slide open the USB cover on the bottom of the camera and flip out the built-in USB connector. Plug the USB connector into any USB port and the camera will show up in either Finder for Mac users or Explorer for Windows users. From there, just drag and drop your video files to wherever you want them saved and you're done. It's that easy.